Welcome to SpeakStoryAI, the place where powerful ideas, inspiring stories, and science-based thinking help you grow a stronger mind. If you enjoy learning about psychology, intelligence, and personal growth, make sure to like this video, share it with someone who loves learning, and subscribe to SpeakStoryAI for more powerful stories. Now, let me ask you something. What if the idea that your intelligence is fixed is completely wrong? For a long time, people believed IQ was something permanent, something decided at birth. Either you were born smart or you weren't. But history tells a very different story. Some of the greatest minds the world has ever seen were once considered ordinary students. Albert Einstein struggled in school, and some teachers believed he was slow. Charles Darwin was known as an average student who disliked memorization, and Thomas Edison was once removed from school because his teachers thought he couldn't learn properly. Yet these individuals later changed the way humanity understands science, nature, and technology. So what changed? It wasn't their genetics, it wasn't luck, and it wasn't some magical moment. What changed were their habits. Modern neuroscience now shows that the human brain is far more adaptable than we once believed. Your intelligence is not just something you inherit, it's something you can develop, and certain habits can slowly strengthen the way your brain thinks, learns, and solves problems. Interestingly, many of these habits were practiced by brilliant thinkers long before science understood why they worked. The first habit is learning to think without constant input. Today, our brains are constantly flooded with information, videos, podcasts, social media, notifications. We often believe that becoming smarter means consuming more and more information. But neuroscience suggests something different. Your brain grows stronger not only when it receives information, but when it processes it. When you spend quiet time thinking without distractions, your brain activates systems responsible for creativity, deep reasoning, and insight. Albert Einstein often relied on imagination rather than complicated calculations. He spent long periods walking alone and asking himself unusual questions. What would happen if someone could travel beside a beam of light? What would happen if gravity could bend space? These simple thought experiments eventually changed modern physics. A powerful habit you can start is taking daily walks without your phone or music. At first, your mind may feel restless, then uncomfortable, but slowly ideas begin to appear. That moment is your brain learning to think deeply. The second habit is struggling before asking for help. Highly intelligent people rarely rush toward instant answers. Instead, they challenge their brain first. Psychologists call this productive struggle. When your brain attempts a problem, fails, adjusts, and tries again, it strengthens the neural pathways responsible for reasoning and memory. Benjamin Franklin used a fascinating method to improve his thinking and writing. He would read a well-written essay, put it away, and then try to recreate it from memory. Only after struggling would he compare his version to the original. This forced his brain to analyze structure, language, and logic much more deeply. Modern studies show that effortful thinking creates stronger learning than passive explanations. So the next time you face a difficult problem, try solving it yourself first, even if your answer is wrong, because struggle is not a weakness. It is often the process that builds intelligence. The third habit is writing to clarify your thoughts. Most people write simply to store information, but great thinkers write to explore their ideas. Leonardo da Vinci filled thousands of pages with questions, sketches, and observations about the world. His notebooks were not perfect or organized. They were a playground for curiosity. Writing slows your thinking just enough to examine ideas carefully. It exposes gaps in your understanding and forces vague thoughts to become clear. A simple habit is keeping a thinking journal. Instead of writing what happened today, ask yourself deeper questions. What did I truly understand today? What confused me? What idea deserves more exploration? When thoughts are examined regularly, intelligence begins to sharpen. The fourth habit is learning across different fields. Highly intelligent people don't just collect facts, they build connections between ideas. The investor, Charlie Munger, described this as building a network of mental models. Each field of knowledge teaches a different way of thinking. Physics teaches cause and effect. Biology teaches adaptation. Psychology explains human behavior. Economics reveals incentives. When your brain connects ideas from multiple fields, it becomes more flexible and creative. This ability allows you to apply knowledge in completely new situations. History's greatest thinkers rarely limited themselves to one area of knowledge. Many explored science, philosophy, art, and mathematics at the same time. A simple habit is to learn one new concept outside your field every week. You don't need mastery. Just understanding the core idea can expand the way your brain connects information. The fifth habit is training your memory. Memory plays a powerful role in intelligent thinking. The inventor, Nikola Tesla, was known for visualizing complex machines entirely in his mind before building them. He could rotate designs mentally and test them without touching a single tool. Ancient scholars also believed that a strong memory improved reasoning and creativity. Techniques like active recall, visualization, and spaced repetition help the brain store and retrieve information more effectively. A powerful habit is recalling information before reviewing it. Try explaining what you learned without looking at your notes. Teaching someone else is another powerful way to strengthen memory. Because memory is not simply a natural talent, it is a skill that improves with training. The sixth habit is protecting your mental energy. Many people believe intelligence comes from working endlessly, but the brain performs best when focus is balanced with recovery. Charles Darwin worked only a few deeply focused hours each day. The rest of his time included walking, reflecting, and resting. Sleep, movement, sunlight, and moments of boredom are essential for healthy brain function. Constant stress and endless digital stimulation weaken the brain's ability to think clearly. Your mind does not grow stronger during endless pressure. It grows stronger during recovery. And this leads to an important truth. Intelligence is not built overnight. It develops slowly through consistent habits. The greatest thinkers in history didn't chase intelligence directly. Instead, they built daily routines that allowed their minds to grow stronger over time. So, if you want to think more clearly, learn faster, and strengthen your mind, start with your habits. And if you enjoyed this story and want more powerful ideas like this, don't forget to like the video, share it with someone who loves learning, and subscribe to SpeakStoryAI for more inspiring stories and knowledge. Because a powerful mind is not something you are simply born with. It is something you build, one habit at a time.